The only time having a boyfriend is worth it
Is when?
is when he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills. I said it.
Yeah, you said it. But wouldn't it just be so much easier to admit that one is broke and can't actually handle being an adult and paying one's own bills?
He's not your husband. If you're going to be a girlfriend to someone, he needs to be paying all your bills. Otherwise, why is he there? What is his purpose?
Well, I could think of several reasons, actually, but what do I know?
He's just a boyfriend. Meaning if he leaves you, and a boyfriend is not a legal title.
Congratulations for figuring that part out.
If he leaves you and promises you marriage, leaves you with nothing, you get nothing.
At least they understand the basics.
But if he's paying all your bills, you're able to save money, you're able to invest into businesses that you want to do. If he leaves you, you're leaving with something else at the end of it.
Another example of a strong, independent woman who can stand on their own 2 feet. Not at all a gold digger.
But to date a guy and be someone's girlfriend for free?
Is it just me, or is some women completely lost when it comes to actually understanding what the concept of dating is?
Being someone's girlfriend is not worth it, okay? No. If you're going to be a girlfriend, he needs to be paying a bill or two. These bills are due. I'm not usually anyone's girlfriend, but I'll make that exception for you if you're willing to pay some bills. If you're willing to pay a bill or two.
I can just imagine all the men running to that woman's profile to take advantage of that situation. You're right.
Here we have yet another hair helmet wearing modern woman who thinks she's worth a whole lot more than what she actually brings to the table. Matter of fact, let me fix this. Give me a second. Hang on. That's better. Much, much better. Now, with this improvement on the screen, we have to go back and take a look at what was the before picture. We're talking about a black woman with a head full of somebody else's hair, drywall spackle, repackages Maybelline smeared all over her goofy ass face. And again, a black woman with lip fillers. The closest thing to an oxymoron in real life that we got outside of something like bittersweet or jumbo shrimp. Ridiculous. Sims fucked the game up, guys. Real bad. Because they make women who look like this, even in the before picture, think they deserve the nonsensical standards that they have. It's remarkably detrimental to the entirety of the dating pool. Women who look like this, who speak this way. Like men are lining up around the corner like Chick-fil-A to try to pay bills that don't have their name on them. Women who look like you? What are you bringing? Besides a bunch of nothing. Sorry, McGilla, but you're not hot enough to be this arrogant. And by definition, that means you don't qualify.
How much an alpha man should cough up for a wedding ring? From my understanding, a guy should be spending 3 months' salary on a ring. So if that isn't 6 figures, you probably shouldn't be getting married.
What the fuck?
If a guy says $15,000 on an engagement is a waste of money, but he's willing to spend it on a car, you know who he values more, the car or you. There you have your answer.
It's always these mids, man. These girls who on their best day, after all the makeup and post-production, are still just 5.5s. This chick is pudgy-faced, and she's Americanized as an Asian woman, making her damn near useless. What she doesn't understand with that false equivalency between a car and a piece of jewelry is that car can actually get you back and forth to money-making ventures. That car is going to protect you from the elements if you happen to get trapped in it and you are too far away from home. That car is never going to tell you when you ask what's wrong, nothing. Instead, it's going to give you the clearest instructions it can on the instrument panel, on the dashboard. And even if you aren't ASE certified as a mechanic, you can reach into the glove box and find out what that symbol on the dashboard means. Or take it to a mechanic who can hook it up to a diagnostic machine and tell you exactly what that symbol means, exactly what the problem is, exactly how much the part is going to cost to get the issue resolved, and how much labor you're going to have to pay. Simple, straightforward, and there's no guesswork involved. You blow a flat tire, you fix it. That car is going to do a lot more for that man. Hell, worst case scenario, that car could be his side hustle, delivering pizzas or driving for Uber. That car at 15 grand is going to pay him back tens of thousands of dollars more than he ever paid for it. Him giving that ring to you, because you're only going to get older and fatter from here. Let's be very honest about it. What's he really getting for his money marrying an American Asian leftist?
Does the perfect man exist? I don't know yet. I have a man right now that spoils me, but I don't want to date him. Why not? He's 5'6". I don't even want to touch him, so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's just buying me like Cartier, and I'm like, thank you.
That poor dumb bastard. Nobody ever told him. The less a chick likes you, the more she makes you pay.
Ideal age in a man?
22 to 28.
Ideal race?
White.
Minimum height in a guy?
5'10".
5'10"?
That's the minimum. Max is like 6'8". And that has been tested.
I beg your pardon?
I like being a monkey.
Minimum income?
He better be making big money.
Give me a number.
At least 80.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is a 1.5% chance.
She said it's been tested. Man, we got midgets out here for the streets. Demanding dudes is NBA tall, high 5-figure, low 6-figure earn. The game is fucked up, fella.
How much do you think your significant other should spend on an engagement ring for you? I would probably say 20,000. Would you go any lower? No.
There you go with that bullshit.
Things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number two, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number four, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown-ass adult because then they get used to that shit. So, no.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, what you're telling me is that your husband has a girlfriend on the side. Because ain't no way. Now, given some men are okay with having their woman be a stay-at-home mom, but any stay-at-home mom that I've ever heard of also contributes. You seem like you are contributing nothing. At least that's just how I see it. I don't know if there's a man alive unless he's just the exception that'll have you as a stay-at-home mom and doing absolutely nothing and have no woman on the side doing something. That's just my little opinion. Respectfully, of course. Sensational.
See, this pisses me off. For you guys who are new here, I'll pin it down to the top comment for you to see it. I did a video a while back about a gentleman working hard, working his ass off, coming home to a wife who same thing, same kind of time. She wouldn't cook for him as he's working like 13-hour shifts, like 6 days a week. My man was exhausted. You could hear the pain in his voice. A woman like this, guys, is, first of all, she's a disgrace to her Latina heritage. Because I've met Latinas and they were absolutely remarkable women. They loved, took pride in making sure their man was straight going out that house. Making sure that man's stomach was full and his balls were empty. Making sure he looked presentable. Because she understood that the better he looked, the better he represented her and the family. She understood that the more fed he is, that's the fuel he needs to go out there and work hard to get that money. She understood that those kids had to be taken care of as well, but the man came first. Because he was the one, he was the keystone that held that arch up from falling down. A woman like this, man, god damn, fellas. These women in this video today, whether they realize it or not, are a unintended commercial for the Passport Bros. Possibly even men going their own way. This is tough, man. And I want to see you guys win, because I want to see you guys, if you're going to be the type of dudes that pair up, if you are, because I know I got a lot of different kind of guys that watch my content. Some of you dudes are relationship type guys. I don't begrudge you. But I do hope that you make it your business to find women who are worthy of your time, worthy of your money, who aren't asking for the moon, the stars, and all the planets just for starters. Okay? Some of these women don't deserve what they're asking for and they know it. And God help the fool who gives it to them, because she's going to punish him for it. Communicate your expectations very clearly, gentlemen. Make it known what it is you expect from these women and hold them to a standard. Otherwise, they will run rampant and roughshod over you. If a woman is not prepared or willing to bring value into your life in a way that you, not she, see fit. She needs to be put on the curb. She needs to be returned back to the streets where you found her. That's all I got for today, fellas. That's my time. Like the video? Comment down below. Share with a friend and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Networkers, we working. Until next time.